Jonathan.
So today we are going to do a video called 10 Things About Us. We are inspired to do this video by Julie Velasquez and New Hampshire hiker, where they also told a couple things about themselves apart from any hiking or through hiking videos we do. I was inspired to do that because I don't think you guys know a lot about us besides that we through hike the AT and that we really like outdoors and backpacking and maybe that I have a sweet tooth. I think that's all really you guys know about it. What?
I don't know why I waved to them.
Yeah. Why did you wave to them?
I don't know. I looked over there, both looking at me, so I gave them a little wave.
Yeah.
Anyways,
we're on our way to Boone right now to hang out with Flipper and Rascal. I just looked up some basic questions just to get to know someone, so I'm gonna read those off and we're gonna give our answers. Make sure to stay tuned to the end of the video because we have a new video announcement to tell you guys about. But we're just gonna dive right into it and I'm gonna ask the first question. First question, where are you from? I am originally from New Jersey. I was born in Morristown and grew up a little bit until I was 5 in Sparta. Then we moved to Wake Forest, North Carolina, near Raleigh. And that's pretty much where I lived until I went to college in Greenville, North Carolina. And then since then, we've just been kind of on the move. Cool. Where are you from, Jonathan?
where am I from?
Yeah.
I was born in Okinawa, Japan. And then my family moved to Germany. We lived there for 3.5 years. When I was 5 years old, we moved to Colorado. Grew up there until all throughout middle school. Moved to Fayetteville, North Carolina from Colorado. So that was a little bit of an adjustment. But yeah, after Fayetteville, went up to Chicago for a year. Went back to Greenville. That's where I went to ECU. And then after that, yeah, we got married. Been bouncing around.
Yeah. All right, cool. Moving on along. What is your family like?
Yeah, that's a good follow-up question because the reason that I lived in all those places, my parents work with, they work with a Christian ministry that focuses on serving the military. So they'll live outside of a military base and they pretty much just open up their home and their time to service men and women and their families. Okay, so I've got 2 older sisters, my mom and dad. I'm the youngest, so I was the baby brother. Is that all?
Yeah. Cool. So my family dynamic is I have an older brother named Derek, and I have 2 parents named Debbie and Tom. You probably saw Debbie in another video. And we've had many dogs. I am a dog person, in and out. Love dogs. Dogs are a lifestyle for me. We've had fosters. We've rescued strays. We've rescued, you name it, we've had it. Except for we haven't bought, crippled. We've had crippled dogs. We haven't bought any dogs like from a breeder. That's the only thing we haven't done. Next question is, did you go to college? Yes, I went to college. I went to East Carolina University in Greenville, North Carolina. I studied sports studies with a multidisciplinary minor in child life and exercise science.
So I went to school in Chicago for my freshman year, studied intercultural studies. Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Intercultural. I think that's what the major was. Then I ended up going to ECU, East Carolina University, and I started out as a history major, switched over to recreation and park management, Parks and Rec. You've seen the show. It's pretty much what I studied.
What has been your favorite job?
When I was in high school, I was a lifeguard. That was a lot of fun. I was getting paid to hang out at the pool with my friends.
Nice.
It's a good high school job for all you high schoolers out there. Go be a lifeguard.
Cool.
I really enjoyed learning how to do flooring. I did that for a little time after school, before we got married. Flooring's good work. It's hard work, but it's a good trade to learn.
So my favorite job has been working at Great Outdoor Provision Company. I was the sportswear manager there. I also was a duty manager at the shop as well, but what they do, they're a local gear shop, and they specialize in kayaks, backpacking. They have a lot of camping gear. They have sportswear, fly fishing, and they have a lot of shoes. But I pretty much learned everything I know about gear there. It's a very grassroots kind of operation, so I really enjoyed Great Outdoor Provision Company for that. What are your pet peeves? I can start.
Alrighty.
I've got 3. My pet peeves are when people are late. Do not like when people are late to things. Obviously, if you have a excuse, like a legitimate excuse, I can understand that. But if you're just late because, just because, then that's not cool. Number 2, I also don't like when people don't really listen. You can tell when somebody's not listening to you talk. That's okay if they didn't really want to hear you talk, but if they ask you, if somebody asks me a question and I start talking and you can see them zoning out or them like looking around, you know they're not listening. So I'm like, whatever. It's a pet peeve of mine. Also, when people put their thumbs in their pockets, I don't know why, their front pockets. I don't know why, but thumbs in the front pockets really freaks me out. But those are the only 3. I don't know. What are your pet peeves?
When people interrupt, I don't like that. Any kind of interrupting just kind of shows that they don't care about anything that you're doing or saying.
Yeah.
It's like I know you were talking, but what I want to say is more important.
Cool. So the next question is, did you play any sports?
Yeah, I'm an athlete of all athletes.
He's an athlete of all athletes.
Yeah, I played some sports. Played football from 5th grade to my senior year in high school. That was a lot of fun. While I was playing football, my junior year I started running track to get faster for football. So I did that for 2 years. And then I was introduced to rugby in college, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Rugby is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Cool. I did play sports. I majored in sports, so you'd think I'd play sports. I played soccer all my life, pretty much all through college. I played soccer as well in intramural sports, but I played when I was a child too, up until I went to college. So I played soccer. I also ran a lot. I ran in cross country and track in high school, and I did really well in that. Running is something I really enjoy. I've done a marathon, and I've done half marathons, and long distance running is really something I enjoy. So cross country was a lot of fun for me. I also, in college, I was introduced to rugby as well. And I love rugby so much. I mean, you just get that ball and I would just sprint for that try line and I'd make tries, and it was so great getting around those people. It was great tackling people. I love rugby. We both played rugby. And I think we can both appreciate the sport a lot. Cool. What is one thing that most people don't know about you? One thing, or a couple of things, I guess, that people don't know about me. I have severe eczema ever since I was a child. I have had a lot of issues with my skin. If you don't know what eczema is, it's like a rash that's just always there. It comes in seasons, so when I was through hiking, it was actually really bad in the beginning. Right now, it's really bad. If you can tell on my wrists and on my hand, I have really bad eczema. Itches really bad all the time. It bleeds. Not cool. I also have a lot of allergies to a lot of things. Like, I'm allergic to the outside world. Ironic, I know, since I love hiking in nature. It doesn't like me, obviously.
Nope.
I'm allergic to dogs, which is also ironic because I love dogs. Never letting them go. Cats, dust, allergic to a lot of stuff, and I have asthma. So, pretty much I should be sitting at home not doing anything. But that's not how I roll.
Nope.
What is one thing that most people don't know about you, Jonathan?
this is kind of in a different direction that you went. So, one thing about me is I play piano. I play by ear. I kind of just picked it up in high school.
Plays really well.
I feel like I'm bringing up high school a lot in this video, which is weird because I'm 25.
It's a very good time. Time of day.
Well, I started playing piano there, but yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. It really helps me relax. Like I'm just able to kind of lose myself in it.
Yeah, he makes his own music, and it's really, really good. What would you do with $1 million?
I have multiple answers to that.
Okay.
There's the serious, boring answer, which is I would think I should invest it, but then I would probably not invest it because I wouldn't know what to do. So I would just have it, not doing anything with it.
Oh, gosh.
But I've always wanted a jetpack, always. And now they're actually making like serious jetpacks. You can look it up on YouTube. It's pretty crazy. So I would hope it'd be less than $1 million, but it might not be.
Oh, wow. What would I do with $1 million? I would do a lot of things. I also have a serious, boring answer, such as investing. Probably invest in like property as well and real estate.
Buying homes.
Yeah, like that's
boring, but
boring,
it is a good idea.
It's a great idea. But if I'm not being realistic, if I'm just like, I have this $1 million to blow, I'd probably buy like a lot of camera gear, a lot of gear for hiking, camping, kayaking, rock climbing. Probably buy a camper car, a camper van, anything that you can just camp in. I'd probably buy a lot of that kind of stuff and just like go on crazy adventures. I travel with all the money. That's what I would do. What is the craziest thing that has happened to you?
Well, I could answer that.
Okay. I think we kind of have a combined answer on this one.
So, when we got engaged, we planned out our wedding day, and for September 15th.
September 15th.
So we were getting closer to our wedding, and all of a sudden, the news starts freaking out about a hurricane coming right towards North Carolina.
Right for our wedding destination.
Right towards our wedding.
Decimate North Carolina.
Yeah, and everyone was saying, worst hurricane to ever hit North Carolina in history.
Category 5 will slam and kill
devastation. Hurricane murder.
Hurricane Florence. It was
Hurricane Florence in 2008. What ended up happening, it was like a category 2 when it hit the coast. By the time it got to Raleigh, it was just a tropical storm. But a cool thing is, this part of it just being crazy, you can, if you like Google images Hurricane Florence, you can see it, a line going straight to Raleigh, and then it stops and just curves around Raleigh and then keeps going. So literally on our wedding day. Which is where we're getting
married.
Yeah, that's where we got married. So on our wedding day, like almost no rain, and like we took all of our outdoor pictures, all of our vendors were able to come, and it was just crazy. You know,
it's a pretty crazy thing that happened to us.
This huge, supposedly the worst storm ever, died down to a tropical storm and rounded around us. It was just crazy.
Yeah.
That's probably the craziest thing.
So we got married during a hurricane.
Yeah.
So last question is, how did we meet? We met through his sister Bethany. She was in a video about us going to visit them in Texas. But Bethany was my really good friend on my hall in my dorm building. He comes to ECU after going to Chicago, and we just start hanging out because he doesn't have a car and I do, and we live sort of close together, and he needs rides to our Bible study. So I start giving him rides, and we start hanging out a lot, and for like 6 months we were really, really good friends. And then we just kind of like started dating, and that was it.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that is it for our questions. I hope you guys have a little more insight on who we are as people besides hikers and backpackers and thru hikers. I hope you guys got a little something out of it. But with that announcement, so we have a really exciting new series coming out just in a little bit. I'm editing, just putting the final touches on the first video. It's going to be a 6-part series. I'm going to put out an introduction video to the series in a little bit. That video is done, but I want to get the episode 1 done first. But that should be out soon, so get really excited for it. I am super excited. It's a little more high quality than a video like this. I'm actually using my camera, my sound equipment, so I really kind of put my all into it. So I want you guys to be excited about it too, as much as I am. But I guess we gotta wait until I get that introduction video out because you really don't know what it is. But that is it for right now. Do you have anything else?
Feel free to ask us any questions.
Yeah, ask
That'd
us.
be fun.
Yeah.
You know, and then maybe we'll do another one of these and it'll be all questions from you guys. So.
Yeah, ask us questions.
Yeah.
If you want to know more about us,
Like, what's your favorite pizza?
yeah, cheese. So that's it. Yeah, definitely comment and subscribe and like this video. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye, guys.